And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned. Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And he makes that one.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Rebound by the Suns.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. For three, Booker. Thunder off to a quick start here. It's a three-point game. Here's Dunn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And then Durant with the dunk.
KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Suns trailing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Jones. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Williams a screen. Puts up a 3. The Thunder with another miss. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
A wide open look here for Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. No good there. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Looking to end the run. No good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead, up by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So and if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 3-point lead. Allen's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision that he wants to huddle up with his guys. And Phoenix making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Jones with it. Still without a basket. Outside for Beal. O'Neal outside. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that one's good, Caruso.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Plumlee in the post. Outside, O'Neal. Here's the 3. Wiggins with some nice D.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Plumlee. And the rejection by Jang. Outside, Beal. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that triple drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kept alive. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. Back to Hartenstein. Good work there as it goes. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
And the dunk by Booker.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the wing right side. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Dunn. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Beal. It counts. And the foul. That one on Dort.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible. Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's the Suns with the ball. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Williams. Holmgren the screen. Williams' shot is off. Here's Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
Well, the defense obviously going to cover Bradley Beal tight, but they pay for it right there.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Dagnall said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Pass to Williams.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
First team foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Over in the corner, Caruso. A three-pointer is right on target. Caruso's got 5 now.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a three-point answer.
Shoots the 3. Dort misses.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
5 on the clock. Another shot. Caruso, no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Suns have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix, Nick Richards.
And Richards drops them both. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Back to Williams. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. That one falls.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Jones, no luck. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Caruso. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Wiggins outside for the lead. And he lays it up and in. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Plumlee. To the inside. O'Neal, no good. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Back to Williams. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Screen by Wiggins. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Booker fires from way outside. Rebound by Wallace.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on the layup. Here's Allen. Plays it up and banks it in. Allen's got his first bucket in this one. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. And the Thunder lead by 1. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Suns making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. Or keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the three. It's rebounded by Durant. The Suns trail. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Booker outside. Launches it. Dort grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a big-time bucket. Luke Dort has unshakable confidence.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. On the drive, Booker.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Thunder?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
The Thunder lead by 3. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Outside for Beal. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a three. The rebound by Richards. Suns trailed by 5. Pass to Booker. Over Williams. Here's Beal. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Here's Williams. A 3-ball. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Pass to Holmgren. Williams for 3. Nails the tray.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
23 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout call, the Suns. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.